Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's time for Virtually Purchased Acquisitions, where our host has bought something on the internet. What is it? Well, watch this video and find out for yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the man that will bring you what he has bought on the internet, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1379 of the show, and this is the 66th edition of Virtually Purchased Acquisitions. Everybody wants to know, what is Virtually Purchased Acquisitions? Stuff I buy off the internet, whether it comes, I buy them off Amazon, eBay, Fanatics sometimes, Best Buy, and, who knows, who knows what crazy stuff I bought. Well, I got two items. This item here, I believe, is the most historical item. I've been teasing it and saying it, and I'm sure Captain's World 1986 going, Eric, you've been keeping, what is it? I like teasing people like this. And I believe it's finally in. It's a good thing I got a phone that notifies me when the stuff comes in. So, these were supposed to be in, I think, tomorrow, but hey, earlier, that's fine by me. So I figured, hey, why the heck not? I'm going to open this one first, because I believe I know what this is. So let's find out what it is. And I believe it's a shirt. It's a shirt. I'm kind of hoping it is the right size. Give me a second here. And I'm just going to see the color. And yep, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Timeless Tony Storm. Watch for the shoe production. It says Timeless Tony Storm. Written, directed by Tony Storm. Starring Tony Storm. Timeless Tony Storm. Got my Timeless Tony Storm shirt. Yeah. I love her. I love Timeless Tony Storm. When she cut her hair short, looking like Marilyn Monroe, and everybody starts calling her Marilyn Monroe, she thought, I can go with this gimmick. I'll go, an idea. Probably brought up to Tony Khan and said, hey. And believe me, she's been killing it as AEW Women's Champion. If she ever decides to go back to the WWE, bring the gimmick with you. That's what I say. I say bring the gimmick with you. Let me tell you, this is going to be... So, I'm probably going to wear this tomorrow, because I love Timeless Tony Storm. It's out and watch for the shoe. All I can say is, I'm going to try to pause it for just a second. Hey, okay. That way I could take a picture, take a screenshot of it. That way. So I got my Timeless Tony Storm shirt. Yay! Got what? Timeless Tony Storm. I love Tony Storm. Okay, that's good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the most historical item. Now, when I'm talking about this, here's the deal. I work at the Dartmouth Mall, okay? But I've been working at the Dartmouth Mall since 1995. My hair a little bit out of control? I think it is, but anyways, and what I have done during my time, even when I've been going to shopping at the Dartmouth Mall since the 80s, been collecting mall directories. That way you can memorize each store where you go to. I do believe this item right here is probably the most historical item ever. But the question is how I'm going to get this thing open. Let me, if I can, because I don't want to ruin it. So, I think I got something here. And I may have to further into this. I don't want to rip it open and then almost tear the item inside. Because it is paper. Boy, they did a heck of a job trying to... Let me do this. Gotta be careful here. So, they're probably protecting it, which is probably a smart move on their part. But still. It's hard to open up. You gotta bear with me here for a few. Okay. Maybe if I snap up in here, have the tightest of the area, maybe I can. Alright. There we go. So. Alright, there we go. Alright, you gotta be careful. I gotta be careful now. Alright, now. I gotta cut it. Ooh. I think they did a good. Whoever packed this up did an excellent job protecting it. Anybody stop messaging me while I'm trying to do my video? Alright, let me just respond to this. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I was asking a question. Okay, here we go. Got it open. Got it open. Where is it? Where is it now? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Where? Oh, wait a minute. It's in here. I was like, where the heck did it go? There it is. There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give me a second here. I thought there was nothing. I was like, there's nothing in there. What the heck is going on? And I noticed that they wrapped it up pretty good. They had me fooled. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put the scissors back because I don't want it to destroy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the North Dartmouth Mall directory from 1972. 5 years before I was born, 1 year after the mall opened up. Now this is, and here's the deal. Now this is a word I haven't heard in a while. Junction. Junction. This is the Dartmouth Mall. Yep, it's a junction. They give you directions. Now this, April the 18th, 1972. This, you know, and you look at this. Oh, you beautiful mall. It says right there. And holy cow. This is what the inside of the mall looks like from back in 1972. Alright, I'm going to read. Obviously, 1 is Sears, 1A is Sears Auto, 2 is Sullivan Brothers, 3 is Gladding. Oh, Gladding. So Peerless came in possibly late 70s, early 80s, maybe. Wilbur's Shoes. Wilbur's, okay, Shoes, Foxmore. Kinney Shoes, the outlet was there. Not Miles of Shoes. 10. Child World. Child World. I knew it. I knew Child World was like a little bit up near the location after JCPenney. When you go inside the mall, for all my local friends out there, you go inside the mall, you know where Track 23 and Hot Topic is? Right around there? That's your Child World. That's Child World. That used to be there. Tom Thumb Hallmark. Tom Thumb Hallmark. That's crazy. Then you got Woolworth, obviously, where Woolworth is where freaking Old Navy is now. Zales is still there to be announced. Cinema 123. Zare obviously is the big one where Macy's is now. You got Carton Jewelers. Carton's Jewelers. That is where the shoe salesman is now. Cambridge Coffee Tea Spice House. All right. Here's the crazy part is that 19 and 20 is to be announced. I do believe that Dream Machine did not open up until mid-70s, I think. Mid-70s. Pizza Bono, this is before Rayoni's even hit. So Rayoni's, As I said, again, Rayoni's did not open up until possibly the mid-'70s, I do believe. Panorama, radio, TV, and appliances. That is, yeah. Ooh, that's where the mall office is now. In that area. They didn't have back then. They did, you know. Dr. Pet Center. The Pet Center used to be. All right, that would be where Native Crafts is now, or Olympia. We're talking. Oh, this is just too much. I don't want to show this part. This is too much. This is back in 1972. This is before, yeah, because most of the stores that came in, like mid-'70s, early '80s, something like that. I wish they find one in the mid-'80s. Then you got a bridal shop. The designer one, Slack Shop Men's. This is before. Linden's Uniforms, Maternity, Junior Miss Fashions. Linden's 27 will be Castro Convertibles. 28 Nature Foods. Pierce the Florist, I think. Oh, that's right. P.J. Kelly's did not come in until the mid-'70s either. I just realized this. So Pierce the Florist. I think I have heard of the place. CVS, obviously, now where Verizon is. The Orange Bowl is where Corey Jewelers now is. Town Wayland Bakery. They have a bakery. 34 and 35 to be announced. Turf Coach Boutique. This is some of the stores. Newport Creamery. Yeah, that was there. Brooks Women's Apparel. Spencer Gifts still there, but it's moved at the other end of the mall now. The Fabric Tree. National Shirt Shops. Shirt shop. Friendly Ice Cream. Yep, used to be there, but now it's across the street. Let's see. Number 43, Singer. I think I've heard of Singer before. Walden Books. Walden Books? Oh, holy crap. It used to be across. Okay. Chess King. Yeah, Chess King was one. Tom McCann. Yep, and Cherry and Webb. I remember Cherry and Webb. Let me see what else. Mary Jane Shoes. Nugent's, that's women's apparel. To be announced, number 50. The Plum Tree in 51. The Plum Tree. What was the Plum Tree? I remember the Plum Tree used to be. Anderson Little. Remember Anderson Little? Father Son Shoes. Yep. Mrs. Stover's Candies. Oh, you know what it is? It's like Mrs. Stover's Candies. When you jump in, it's like that big luminescent light. You're like, dang it! Like you just woke up in the morning or something like that, and the sun's out. You're like, dang it, man! What's going on? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness! Holy crap! Pipe. I remember Pipe Den. Midland Records. Oh yeah, sorry. New Bedford Gas and Edison Light Company. Dunkin'. I remember Dunkin' Donuts used to be there. Dunkin' Donuts and New Bedford First National Bank. That's where Five Below is now. They used to be known as Ruby Tuesday. You know the drill. K Jewelers still there. K Jewelers. So technically, Rayoni's was not an original. So far, the jeweler stores have been the longest running mall stores ever. And Spencer and the two jeweler stores, K Jewelers and Zales. Fields Hosiery. I vaguely remember that. Fields Hosiery. Lenard's Magnavox, probably. Yeah. Yeah. The Magnavox. So more appliances stuff. 63, Mr. Slacks. You know, Lindbergh's sell organs. I think musical instruments. I think that's what it is. Regis Beauty Salon was there for a long time, but it recently closed up. A couple of years ago, probably. New Bedford 5 Cent Savings Bank. That's where Santander used to be. Now it's going to be called Bank 5 now. Could be. Evelyn Nancy Cosmetics. Okay. And Goodyear. Where did... Oh, yeah, Goodyear. Oh, Goodyear. Yep, it's now moved further down more now. And, yeah, Goodyear. Yep. So to be announced, 69. A kiosk. 72 kinder photography. Number 71, where, yeah, in the middle of the mall, almost the center court where it is now, Orange Julius. I remember Orange Julius. And can do shop, keys, and engravings. Number 72. Yep, this was the original mall back in 1972. Now we guess if anybody out there has Dartmouth Mall directors from the 80s and early 90s, let me know, please. And if you're willing to sell them to me on eBay, that's fine too. So, yeah, it's epic. This is the most epic thing ever. This is Captain Squirrel 1986, Anthony Hardy. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The North Dartmouth Mall from 1970. This is 1972. 1972. Could you believe it? I can't. It's insane. You know, like some of the stores. Yeah, the only wrongest. So that means Zales, K Jewelers, and Spencer's are the only stores from the very beginning left. That's opened up since the beginning. Rayoni's came in possibly around the mid-70s, I think. I can't believe it. I got to talk to my boss Jim about this. I cannot believe it. This is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It has the map and how you get there. For all my local friends out there, if you want to stop on by, I mean, all I do is I don't need to give you directions. Just look it up. Just look it up. They'll give you directions if you need to go there. If you happen to do something. This is probably the most epic thing I ever seen in my life. I mean, I cannot believe I have my hands on the original mall Dartmouth Mall directory in 1972. Again, like a virtual time machine. This is nuts. Now, let's see how many. Yeah. All right. This is okay. We get the first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. They had 7 vacant spots when this mall first originally opened up. 7 vacant spots. I tell you, one thing about that mall is they never had too many. I think that's probably the most vacant spots they had in the mall at the time. I don't remember a time when we had more than 7 vacant spots at the mall since then. Unbelievable. It's totally insane. It's like a lot of malls back in the day had some of the coolest stores ever. Like the Dream Machine didn't open up till possibly when the video game boom started in the early 80s, possibly. And everybody's taking advantage of the video game industry. It's crazy. It's insane, let me tell you. So, yeah, first day of May even. Look at this. Unbelievable. Look at this. For the Dartmouth Mall. Shopping guide. This is insane. I am holding history in my hand here. I am holding the history of my workplace in my hand. How cool is this? I collect a lot of directories, mall directories over the years. This is probably the most epic mall directory ever. Now, if I have mall directories from the Dartmouth Mall in the 80s, maybe I will get a clear, thing. But this is 1972, folks. That means 5 years before I was born. So you add 5 years. That means this mall was 52 years old. It's 52 years. This mall is 52 years old. Actually, 53. Excuse me, 53 years old. So that means this was 52 years ago, and still in the most pristine condition I've ever seen. Shout out to whoever was selling this, because you did a great job preserving this. You have anything from the 80s and 90s? You let me know. I'm telling you, I'll probably have to look it up because it says it's a shopping guide and a directory. Unbelievable. North Dartmouth Mall back in 1972. Zaire was huge. And I'll tell you, because Rayoni's, like I said, Rayoni's did not open up until the mid-70s probably, and so did Dream Machine. And Hobby Town did not come in until later either, and the theater did not expand. It's crazy. I'm telling you, this is just nuts. I'm telling you, this is totally beyond nuts. This is beyond insanity. I'm telling you, this is probably the most insane thing I ever bought. I'm gonna take a picture of it and post it on Facebook because this is. I'm not taking a picture of the whole thing, but yep. So this tells me where everything used to be. Now I knew Child World was somewhere inside that mall. I thought it would be down near where Evelyn's is, but now I knew maybe if I could check out Track 23 and Hot Topic. That's where your Child World was, man. I'm telling you. So here's what I got, and you're talking about being retro and being retro. You got Tony Storm, whose gimmick is basically a retro film star, like a Marilyn Monroe type deal. So you got this, and I got this, and I got this. Hold up. There you go. I'm being hokey today. I am the hokiest white guy ever on the planet. I'm only kidding. I can be hokey sometimes, so that's what it is. That's what I got. All right. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and remember, next up will be the Joker's Wild, episode 86. First Wild Wednesday of May, because we're in May now. Yay! And this May has marked 14 years since I started working at the mall, under the cleaning company, because I started off at Swansea Mall under the same cleaning company, and being transferred to the Dartmouth Mall 2 months later after this. So technically, 14 years, man, in the business. 14 years cleaning up as a mall housekeeper, interior and exterior, and now I'm holding a piece of the mall's history in my hand. This is insane, folks. This is insane. Unbelievable. So with that being said, thank you for watching. 278 subscribers. Guys, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Like I said, we're 22 subscribers away from the goal of 300 episodes. 300 subscribers. I know my goal is trying to make that at the end of the year. If I make it way before the end of the year, I'll possibly, want to reach 400 or 350, whatever. But right now, start off small. So, I want to surpass my 2 previous YouTube channels. So that way I can do something. All right. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And like I said, next episode, Wild Wednesday. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Beaufort Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.